What is up, my dudes? And the one girl just wants to see if I'm going to get electrocuted. This is Bikes, Beards, and Brews. Let's kick that intro. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Before we kick this one off, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification. New videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, all the time, forever. I'm enslaved to these cameras or something, I don't know. Yeah, so let's get the other stuff out of the way. You want to save 15% on a new Cardo communicator? Check my referral code down below. You want to support me on my coffee page? Kind of like Patreon, except they don't steal all the money from you like Patreon. Check that link down below. You want to know why I'm asking you for money? Check that link down below as well. Trust me, it is for charity. I am taking nothing from it. So today, let me tell you, I was rolling out of the garage and I could already hear the thunder and lightning. Well, I couldn't hear the lightning. I could hear the thunder. And yeah, the skies are quite questionable. We are supposed to be getting like scattered like thunder showers and stuff like that. I needed to record this video. I also got to shoot over to the vitamin shop real quick, so I figured I'd do this all together. And either A, this is going to be a video review of long-term impressions on these handlebars, or we're going to be doing a review on my saddlebag lids and if they're waterproof. One way or another, you win. We're doing a review. Ah, so glad I got behind the slowest Acura on the face of the planet. Thank you. Thank you. I guarantee they're going to be going the exact same place I am, because that's how it works. With all the different directions you can choose, they're going to choose mine. Oh, happy days, we ditched the Acura, so that's good. So let's just jump right into this. Today we're going to talk about these LA Chopper 16-inch Hammerhead handlebars. And we'll try and do some close-ups and stuff a little bit more towards the end, so it's not me riding on my bike and trying to catch them in, like, you know, my shot. So first and foremost, just a little history on the bike in case you have not followed me since day one. You know, when I bought it brand new, I was using the stock handlebars for about this long, because let's be honest, the stock handlebars on any Harley suck. I went to a 12-inch mini ape because, I mean, I just figured the 12-inch bars would be comfortable, and, you know, everyone gets like apes and stuff like that, so why not? And I had those for probably about a year or two, and I did very much like them. They were fine. After a while though, I kept wishing that they were taller. The 12-inch bar just really wasn't cutting it for me. So I started going into the market and looking for other bars. Around that time, there started to be like the whole like T-bar fascination, where everyone wants to put T-bars on their road glides. I liked the concept. I liked that it brought your hands a little bit closer together. It gives you a different type of control on the bike. I definitely enjoy the control better. It makes you feel more centered, in my personal opinion. But at the same time, I didn't want to go the T-bar route, because I didn't want to relocate a bunch of things. I didn't want to lose access to my stereo easily, you know, where I could just reach over and get it. I didn't want to do the stuff that comes with a T-bar. So there were other bars out there that were kind of designed to be like a T-bar for a road glide that I did look at. The big problem was they were almost like a mustache bar, you know, like, you know, the engine guard that you have on your bike, and then at the top there were the bars. So they looked okay, but I like the harder edges. I don't like things super like curvy. I don't like them swept. I like that harder, more industrial sort of look on things. So it like the boxier stuff, the pointier stuff, like, you know, with this I have the hard edge turn there, like it's just a straight 90-degree turn. So I liked the concept behind those bars, but not enough where I really wanted to commit to them. Then I came across the LA Chopper Hammerheads. When I first started looking into ordering them, I almost got the 14-inch bars. Apparently, we're just gonna go do a whole video behind this landscaping truck. It's kind of making me miss the Acura. Nonetheless, so I almost went with the 14-inch bars. Then I actually sat on a friend's bike who had like 16-inch apes on it, and I was like, you know what? I actually kind of like this height. I'm just gonna go for it, and I ordered 16-inch Hammerheads. When I was waiting for these to arrive, I tell you, I was getting a little nervous because I was like, oh man, what did I do? Am I gonna be that goofy dude with his like hands way over his shoulders and stuff, looking like a dork? Did I go too big on the handlebars? Then when they arrived, I was pleasantly surprised that these really are like just an awesome height. If anything, I wouldn't mind going to an 18-inch. However, LA Choppers does not make an 18-inch. However, LA Choppers, if you're watching this, make an 18-inch and call me. So yeah, I got these. They arrived at Boyd Cycles because I was having them put them on, because they're replacing all my cables and all that stuff at the same time. And I decided that I didn't want them in the color they came. LA Chopper Hammerheads only come in two colors, black or chrome. So I ordered in black because it was easier to powder coat, and I sent them out for this color here. And I absolutely love this color, and I must have did something right because I get a lot of compliments on these bars. So the thing with these bars is they do bring your hands a little bit more narrow. I don't know if you can really tell that in the camera, but my arms and my hands aren't as wide. Like when I had apes, they were probably more like this. These bring them in a couple inches, and that couple inches makes a huge difference. Yes, that's right, guys. You can now go and tell your girlfriends and wives that you heard a couple inches makes a difference. She's still gonna laugh at you, but you know, you can have that argument for the day, I guess, whatever. So I've had these bars now for a few years now. I think I actually got them, yeah, I got them in 2020. And since then, you know, I've made trips down to the Tail of the Dragon. I went up to Burlington, Vermont. I've bombed around Maine. Like thousands and thousands of miles have gone on to these handlebars. I love them. They are so good. They are sturdy. They feel great. Like I have sat myself up using these bars, no problem. I will say I feel a little wiggle there, but again, they're 16-inch bars and I'm a big dude. They're going to wiggle. There's nothing you could do to get around that. Let's be realistic, unless you're using like, I don't know, rebar or like wrought iron or something. So yeah, for handlebars, makes perfect sense. So when I first got these bars, I did do a review on them. I'll pop that link here. Now, forgive me, that is a 2-year-old video. Times have changed. I feel like my recording's gotten a little bit better. I've gotten a little more comfortable talking, stuff like that. But if you want my initial response, my initial feeling and, you know, vibes on these bars, that is the video to watch. And if anything, it's pretty fantastic because, I mean, that was recorded 2 years ago. So, you know, this isn't something that I just plowed through or I threw on my bike a week ago and I'm telling you that the greatest things on earth because I put 50 miles on them. And, you know, LA Choppers promised me an endorsement deal or something. Which leads me to my next thing. I bought these bars with my own money. I had them powder coated with my own money. I had the cables installed. I had them installed. I've had everything done with my own money. There are no deals, agreements, or arrangements with LA Choppers to do this review. They are not even aware of the fact that I'm doing this review. They're probably not even aware of the fact that I exist. So yes, this is an independent review, and that's what I'm giving you. So yeah, these are great bars. In fact, let's do a quick cutaway where I'm walking around and showing them to you a little bit better.
Oh yeah. Oh baby.
That was fun, right? It's almost like I recorded that stuff later and cut it and edited it into this same ride I've been on. Weird, right? So yeah, I mean, who are these bars for? These bars are for people who would like that T-bar feel, but they don't want to rearrange their entire front end to get it. They don't want to cut anything. They don't want to replace parts. They don't want to relocate their gauges. They don't want to lose access to their infotainment center, stuff like that. These bars are for people who want full access to everything. And to give you an idea, here's my infotainment center. I have a cover on mine because I use a Sony, and they're water resistant, but they're not waterproof. But yes, I can reach right out there. I can reach here. You know, this is fully accessible. My gauges are here. My other gauges are here. Everything is accessible to me. I've not had to move or relocate anything for these bars. I will say, because of the angle I have them in, I do have to tilt my head down a little bit to see my gas gauge or my voltage meter, but those are two things I don't use non-stop, so it doesn't matter. These bars are also for somebody who may be having some shoulder issues, like you have discomfort if your arms are out too wide, or you know, something along those lines. Again, these kind of bring your arms in. If you could see this, my arms are more in line with my shoulders. I'm not shaped like a V. So I mean, if you have shoulder issues where you're going too far out, bothers you, especially on longer rides, these bars may be something that you would be interested in, and you should check them out. Now, who are these bars not for? Well, a few people. First and foremost, right out of the gate, as of recording this, end of August 2022, I've noticed these bars are very hard to come across. They are out of stock in a lot of places, including LA Choppers. So if you need bars right now, if you're looking for bars right now and looking to replace them right now, these bars aren't for you. You're probably going to be waiting a little bit to get them. But on the flip side, a lot of companies are exactly like that now. So, you know, you got to decide how patient you are. They're also not for somebody who just wants that traditional look, that traditional feel, that, you know, just wants normal apes, mini apes, stuff like that. These are not going to be the bars for you, because they definitely have like a different look and feel. You definitely feel different riding your bike. Actually, when I traded bikes with my buddy Chris, I took his Chieftain, he took this bike. That was one of the things that like we went back and forth on, was like, when I got on his, he has normal like 12 or 14 inch apes, and I was like, I just felt like my arms were splayed out. I'm like, what the hell, man, this is so different. I don't remember riding like this. And he came back with, oh, my arms are wicked narrow. I haven't decided if I like that or not yet. It was so weird. And quite honestly, if you get these bars and you put them on, at first, it's going to feel weird, because it really is a different riding position, and it's not going to give you that same feel of, your arms being out past your shoulders like a lot of apes set you up to, you know, be in that sort of setup. So yeah, what could LA Choppers do better on these? Honestly, I would say that my biggest thing is maybe a little more pullback, because I know you can't see it right here, but I do have them tilted back pretty well tilted here. I couldn't give you the exact angle, but it's so I can sit up when I'm doing like longer rides and stuff, because let's be honest, like leaning forward on apes is not comfortable for longer rides. So a little bit more pullback would be nice for sure. And I mean, again, I would love to try out some 18s, like just bring it up like that 2 more inches. I feel like that would be pretty awesome. And I don't even think any of this is really just a my opinion thing. I've actually started to see some of these LA Choppers show, like the Hammerhead, show up on other people's bikes, and they're giving a lot of good responses, although a lot of them get scared and just do like 12 inches. So yeah, chickens. But I mean, overall the responses seem to be very, very positive for them. So what do you guys think? You've seen enough of my videos. Do you like these bars? Are you not like really digging these bars or digging the vibe of the bars? Are you just using the exact same pair of bars that everybody else is using out there because one day you were in a Facebook group and you asked what everybody else is running and then you ordered it? Let me know. Sound off. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification, share this video with friends, share it with family, share it with that one dork you know who hangs out in Facebook groups and asks what everybody else is running so he can order the exact same thing. That dude needs variety, and he will love this stuff, trust me. And I'll see you all on the flip side.